Not in my generation, you get top players and, with a Berbatov or something came available at a Tottenham, then Manchester United used to buy them. If any decent player comes available, the big boys come, and eventually...
Alexander Isak has made clear to Newcastle United he wants to leave the club, with Liverpool still looking to sign the striker, while Michael Owen has sent him a warning. Michael Owen has issued a stark warning to Alexander Isak, telling the striker he may not even be guaranteed a starting spot if he secures his desired move to Liverpool. The Newcastle United forward made more headlines on Tuesday when he publicly shared his desire to leave St. James' Park. Following a protracted transfer saga, Isak's discontent with the club was laid bare in a scathing social media post where he claimed promises made by the club had been broken and he was keen to explore opportunities elsewhere. This comes after the 25-year-old was notably absent from Newcastle's preseason tour of Asia and was told to train alone upon his return to Tyneside earlier this month. The Sweden international is reportedly refusing to play for the Magpies, again in an attempt to expedite his departure. However, former Reds and Magpies striker Owen has cautioned him that life at Liverpool may not necessarily be better. Speaking to Mere Football via 242nd Bet, the 45-year-old gave Isak a reality check, as Owen said. "I mean, you look at Liverpool's front three. He's played exceptionally well on the left. And then you've got Hugo Ekitike, that looks an absolute brilliant signing in 2 games he's played. He's been right up there, probably man of the match in both games. So it's hard to see anybody breaking through and getting into the team from that point of view. After securing the Premier League Golden Boot with 29 goals last season, Salah shows no signs of letting up and continues to be a staple in Arne Slot's lineup. Gakpo has also kicked off the new season on a high note, netting in Liverpool's 4-2 victory over Bournemouth on the opening night. Ekitike, on the other hand, is a newcomer at Anfield, but has made an impressive start following his £79 million transfer from Eintracht Frankfurt this summer. The striker scored in the Reds' Community Shield defeat to Crystal Palace earlier this month. Before bagging the first goal against Bournemouth, Isak's arrival in the Northwest could pose a significant dilemma for Slot, considering his current front three are virtually unstoppable and will be hard to displace if they maintain their current form. However, and then Darwin Núñez left, and then Luis Díaz as well. So Liverpool are down 3 players out of those and definitely need reinforcements. Federico Chiesa came on and scored against Bournemouth, but he was sort of 6th choice out of those 3 positions last season. All of a sudden, he's possibly 4th, instructing Slot what he needs to do. Owen added, "You would say that Liverpool need at least one more attacking player to play in one of those positions, whether that's a starting player or a player to come on and change things. But they are quite light, despite all the transfers that they've had. They still probably need a centre half, and an attacking player it comes as Liverpool are currently chasing Crystal Palace skipper Marc Guehi as they look to bolster their defensive options, while Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate are believed to be Slot's preferred pairing. The squad appears rather threadbare in reserve, particularly following Jarell Quansah's recent switch to Bayer Leverkusen. In terms of in attack, Isak's value would be unquestioned either as a lone striker under Slot or as part of a front 2 alongside Ekitike. The Reds saw an opening offer of £110 million turned down for Isak earlier this month, with the Magpies pricing him at approximately £150 million as things stand. However, with Isak's recent remarks about seeking an exit from St. James' Park, Newcastle might become more flexible on their asking price to move on the player who has no desire to hang around any longer.